The Loose Women studio in London was electric with anticipation as the audience, a vibrant mix of daytime TV fans and royal watchers, erupted for Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, whose memoir-sparing Netflix ventures had kept him in the global spotlight. At 40, Harry strode onto the set with a mix of confidence and caution, there to promote his new documentary on mental health advocacy, a cause tied to his mother, Princess Diana. Host Charlene White, alongside panelists Denise Welch, Jane Moore, and Judy Love, welcomed him with warm applause, Welch beaming as she praised his bravery in supporting Meghan and stepping back from royal life. The interview kicked off with light banter, Harry sharing stories of his Montecito life with Archie and Lilibet, and his work with Invictus Games. But the mood shifted when Welch, a longtime defender of Harry and Meghan, pivoted to a spicier topic, referencing a viral X post where Harry had called UK media relentless in targeting his family. "Harry, you've said the press hounds you and Meghan unfairly," Welch said, her tone supportive yet probing. "But do you think going public with Spare fuels the fire?" Harry's smile faded, his eyes locking onto Welch's. "Denise, I wrote Spare to tell my truth, not to add fuel. I wanted to set the record straight," he replied, his voice calm but firm. The audience murmured, sensing tension. Moore jumped in, citing critics who argue Harry's revelations betrayed royal trust. "Some say you're airing family secrets for profit," Moore said, her words sharp. Harry's jaw tightened. "Profit? I'm trying to protect my family from lies, Jane, not sell them out," he shot back, his tone rising with conviction. The crowd gasped, some cheering, others stunned. As the exchange grew heated, White tried to diffuse with a nod to Harry's Invictus work, but it fell flat. "You invited me to share my story, Denise, but it feels like you're questioning my motives," Harry said, his voice cutting through the studio's glossy energy. The studio fell silent, producers signaling frantically off-camera. Then came the moment that would set the internet ablaze. Welch, doubling down, suggested Harry's public disclosures might overshadow his advocacy. "Overshadow?" Harry fired back, unclipping his microphone. "I'm not here to be judged for speaking my truth, Denise. I'm done with this." He stood, his boots echoing as he strode off, his parting words ringing, "Keep your panel debate as I'll keep my mission." The audience erupted, half cheering, half shocked as White stammered, "Well, Harry's got a documentary to make," before cutting to commercial. Within minutes, clips flooded X, with hashtags like #HarryWalks and #LooseWomenClash trending globally. Posts amplified the drama, with users calling it Harry's epic shutdown, though some, echoing Snopes' warnings about hoaxes like the Jessica Radcliffe Orca story, noted such moments can be hyped for clicks. News outlets ran wild, with headlines like "Prince Harry kicked off Loose Women," fueling rumors of a ban. Despite no official confirmation from ITV, the clash wasn't just a TV momento, it was a cultural firestorm, exposing the rift between personal truth and media sensationalism. The fallout from Prince Harry's dramatic walk-off from Loose Women was a media hurricane that swept across platforms by midday. X was alight with shaky clips of Harry's exit, captioned with phrases like "Harry just owned Denise's ambush," and "Prince done with Loose Women." Hashtags like #HarryWalks and #LooseWomenClash trended alongside #WelchFumbles, reflecting a polarized public. Supporters praised Harry for standing up to what they saw as a biased panel, while critics called him oversensitive, tweeting, "Harry can't handle a tough question." Royal tantrum. TikTok videos, like one syncing his mic drop to Spare's audiobook narration, racked up millions of views, fueling the narrative of a prince fed up with scrutiny. News outlets like Daily Mail and The Sun ran breathless recaps, some exaggerating the incident as Harry being kicked off the set, though no credible evidence supported this, echoing skepticism about clickbait-driven stories like the debunked Meghan Markle Loose Women hoax. ITV issued a statement that afternoon, framing the clash as a lively exchange and emphasizing Loose Women's commitment to open dialogue. Harry, true to his reserved post-royal persona, stayed silent initially, but his team posted on Instagram, "Harry's focused on mental health and truth." #Invictus. The post went viral, with fans flooding the comments, calling him a voice for resilience. Behind the scenes, ITV was in damage control, with insiders reporting tense meetings about how to handle the fallout, especially given Welch's history of fiery defenses, like her 2024 rant against Dickie Arbiter that sparked 103 Ofcom complaints. Some producers pushed to invite Harry back, citing his draw, while others feared a repeat would tank ratings. The incident tapped into a deeper cultural divide. The scrutiny faced by Harry and Meghan, whose exit from royal life, detailed in Spare in their 2021 Oprah interview, has been both celebrated and criticized. Cable news debates raged, with some pundits arguing Welch's question was fair, while others saw it as a jab at Harry's loyalty. Echoing Mirror Online's coverage of Welch's 2023 defense of Harry's memoir, The Clash reignited discussions about media bias, with supporters and activists rallying behind Harry's call for truth. Harry spoke for everyone tired of being vilified, one ex-user tweeted, sparking thousands of retweets. Welch faced scrutiny, with some praising her boldness, others accusing her of baiting Harry for drama, a charge amplified by her past clashes with Jane Moore. The next Loose Women episode was closely watched, with White addressing the incident with a wry smile. Harry brought some passion, but we're all about moving forward. The comment drew mixed reactions, with ex-users calling it damage control. The controversy became a mirror for broader tensions, between authenticity and media polish, between conviction and perception. Community leaders hosted forums on media and mental health, using the clip to discuss how public figures are framed, much like debates over work captivity ethics. The incident inspired fan art, with a viral mural in Montecito depicting Harry with the words, "Truth over talk." For Harry, the clash was a double-edged sword. It bolstered his image as a defiant advocate but risked alienating UK audiences. For Loose Women, it tested their brand as a space for real talk. The public couldn't stop talking, with rumors of a backstage blow-up and unverified but Jewish keeping the story alive. Weeks after Prince Harry's explosive walk-off from Loose Women, the incident had become a cultural juggernaut, dominating conversations from X to royal fan forums. The viral clip was inescapable, racking up millions of views on YouTube and TikTok, with one video captioned "Harry shuts down Welch" gaining traction for its dramatic close-up of his mic drop. On X, hashtags like #HarryStrong and #LooseWomen clash fueled heated debates, with supporters posting gifs of Harry's exit captioned, "When you're done with the media circus," while critics argued he'd overreacted to a fair question. "Harry's a prince, but that was a diva move," one user tweeted, sparking thousands of replies. The polarized response mirrored broader tensions, between a royal's right to set boundaries and a show's drive for provocative content. The clash prompted a wave of introspection about daytime TV's role in the cultural wars. Articles in The Guardian and The Independent analyzed the incident as a symptom of a media landscape that thrives on confrontation, with one columnist writing, "Harry's walk-off wasn't just about Welch, it was a rebellion against a system that demands royals perform for clicks." Some pointed to Harry's history of advocacy, like his 2017 timepiece on mental health, suggesting he's open to tough questions when framed respectfully. Others saw his reaction as a rejection of sensationalism, echoing his critiques of media scrutiny in Spare. The controversy sparked renewed support for his documentary, with fans flooding social media with Invictus Games clips, celebrating his authenticity. Harry leaned into his mission, avoiding direct comment but hinting at the drama in a California speech. "I'm here to build bridges, not burn them for headlines." His documentary saw a viewership spike, with fans citing the clash as a reason to support him. "Harry's fighting for his truth," one ex-post read, shared thousands of times. Welch, meanwhile, faced a tougher road, with some revisiting her 2023 Spare defense to question her shift. As reported by Entertainment Daily, Loose Women's next episodes were scrutinized for signs of caution, with viewers noting a softer tone in guest interviews. A source close to ITV claimed producers were rethinking hot topics, wary of losing other high-profile guests. The kicked-off narrative, fueled by sensational headlines like "Prince Harry barred from Loose Women," persisted, though no credible evidence emerged. echoing Snopes' warnings about hoaxes like the Meghan Markle loose women story. The incident also ignited discussions about media and royalty, with some arguing Welch's question carried an implicit challenge to Harry's loyalty. She wasn't just questioning his book, she was questioning his right to speak, one ex-user posted, sparking a wave of support. Community organizations hosted panels on media bias, using the clip to discuss how royals are framed, much like Blackfish-inspired Orchid debates. The Clash inspired grassroots campaigns, with hashtags like #StandWithHarry encouraging fans to share stories of defying scrutiny. In schools, teachers used the incident to spark discussions about resilience, with one viral lesson plan quoting Harry's "Keep My Mission" line. The incident's cultural afterlife included podcasts dissecting TV dynamics and a viral SNL skit parodying a royal's dramatic exit. For Harry, the clash solidified his image as a principled advocate. For loose women, it was a reminder that even loose talk can backfire. The public wrestled with questions of truth versus spectacle in a media world that thrives on both. Months after Prince Harry's seismic walk-off from Loose Women, the incident remained a cultural milestone, etched into 2025's pop culture landscape as a symbol of defiance and authenticity. The clip had become a touchstone, referenced in everything from late-night monologues to TikTok trends, with Harry's "Keep Your Panel Debate" I'll Keep My Mission line spawning t-shirts, memes, and a mural in London. His documentary became a streaming juggernaut, with fans packing social media with praise for his mental health advocacy, crediting The Clash for spotlighting his resilience. Harry leaned into his rebel image, focusing on his work while dropping occasional barbs about media.